Eu trazendo mais um vídeo de Final Fantasy XVI. Estamos aqui na base, né? No esconderijo. E, manos, liberou mais um monte de missões aqui. Eu não vou fazer a principal. Eu quero fazer as secundárias por enquanto. O que eu quero ganhar é upar, mano. Eu quero chegar no Kupka lá no último boss bem forte. Então, vamos lá começar. Pra você que tá chegando agora, deixa o like, compartilha o vídeo aqui no canal. Eu nem li ali, só foi apertando. Peso do comando. O peso do comando, né? E vamos seguir. Tem outra missão ali que eu vou pegar também, já vou acumular ela pra fazer. Já fez as duas de uma vez só. Tem uma coisa nova aqui, deixa eu ver o que é.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot. Here you are. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Sid, todo mundo chama ele de Sid. Pera aí, acho que é aqui mesmo. Não era pra eu vir aqui não, mano. Aqui, ó. Não, era assim. Tá, pulei rapidão. Você quer pegar algum remédio? Dor e risco. Vamos fazer essas duas missões secundárias aqui. E logo em seguida a gente já começa a primária. Primeiro deixa eu dar uma olhada no mapa aqui, se tá aqui dentro. Não, tá aqui dentro. Então a gente vai pro fora do mapa. Pera aí, um tem que vir aqui no penhasco do canto do Falcão. E vai ser rapidinho. Nossa, tem uns dinossauros ali nível 28, velho.
This is the only plant around here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one. Should be enough to keep the infirmary stocked for a while. Hopefully this will put Rodriguez's mind at ease.
Acho que era isso, né? Ou tem mais coisa pra coletar aqui? Já pelo obelisco tem uma coisa ali nova ali, mano. Cadê, ó? Tem algum item novo aqui.
What are you after? Much obliged.
Essa lâmina aqui.
There you go. Much obliged. Thanks very much. Much obliged.
Beleza, aqui a gente já completou. Deixa eu vir aqui agora, nesse aqui. Que a gente vai fazer o que tem que fazer aqui. E depois a gente... Ó, um abraço. Tá bem aqui perto, parece.
Slavers don't even bother with North Reach now that all the hype floats. Ready, girl?
Hino do dragão.
Get me back on my feet. I'll tear those bastards' heads off.
Stay still, you damned fool. Unless you want to bleed to death.
Cole, I'm glad you're in one piece.
Just about.
Doris sent me to...
I sent to run it.
Well, I'm here now.
Only some. I want to help them sit.
You made the right decision.
The goblins may...
You have duties to attend to.
And please, hurry.
I won't let that happen.
Thank you.
Don't thank me just yet.
Resgate os portadores no sul. Ali tem um dragão, mano. Se for um dragão da mesma casa... Não, não tem um dragão não. Pensei que era um dragão. É um...
They're trying to get into the carriage.
Aqueles bichos gigantão lá. Pronto.
Who are you?
Quem é você?
A friend.
Um
Are there any
amigo.
more
Mas
survivors?
alguém sobreviveu?
Why didn't you flee with the others?
Por que você não
If
fugiu
the
como os
goblins
outros?
had made
Se os
it through
goblins
that
tivessem
door,
aberto a porta, vocês não teriam a menor chance.
Why should we run?
Por que a gente fugiria? A morte miserável não é pior que a outra.
Perhaps. But we're here to give you another choice.
Caramba, tão
safety,
desanimadão, velho.
the life you've been denied.
Sid, you weren't too late then. Thank the gods.
This man risked his life to save yours. To give you a second.
Fine.
What we'll do with you is take you to...
You can leave the rest to us, Sid.
Thank you. I'll let...
Agora é só voltar pro esconderijo.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Sid, if I just... Or maybe I wouldn't.
Cole and the...
No. What kind of I should have urged greater.
We swore.
It's good to see.
With all due respect, no one with doubts ever joins.
We all know how much bread.
Cole, I never. Thank you. I sometimes write.
O alento de fogo, chamas ascendentes. Vamos falar aqui com o outro.
I hope you didn't have to.
Only the usual.
Oh,
You'll do.
thank you. The brand is one, and even success. I began
Curse break, they toil, and yet we know
conviction.
they're willing. I know your work isn't easy.
It's natural. Thank you.
Agora sim, vamos lá pra missão.
Yeah. What's everyone whispering about?
Haven't you heard? Mid's back. Things are about to get interesting around here.
And how may I assist you today? Allow me to educate you. I have the details here.
E o Torgo bebê. Que da hora.
One must understand one's place in the world.
A situação do mundo de tática de guerra. Que da hora isso aqui, mano.
Very good.
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him? Like, in the first...
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the northern They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and seeing no sign of his pack.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound.
Ele é um lobo glacial, mano.
An animal native to the far. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frost wolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. His name?
Fenrir the Frost Wolf.
Lobo glacial. Caraca, que muito louco.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly. A girl from the northern territories and her faithful hound.
Esse menino do norte e o seu lobo leal.
And the other?
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, just when his master needed him...
You're right.
If you're quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a frost, it had only to be unlocked.
Que da hora,
Get you,
mano.
Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
And regarding why the beast
Mó
has
da
the
hora,
appetite
mano, esse lobo, mano.
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
Algum tempo depois.
couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot, starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them. Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
Tem passagem aqui? Não tem não. Ele criou uma área de trabalho para ela. Fale com Vivian. Vamos lá.
I think I'll wait till Mig's away to take a tour of her dungeon.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings. If only we knew for certain.
Well, if anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's...
What?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know Clive?
You have nothing to worry about on that.
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
A guest?
Vamos a uma visita. Visita? Quem será? Quem será? Quem será? Quem será?
For your trouble. It was a pleasure, in hindsight.
É o tio dele.
Uncle Byron? Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your favourite uncle is here!
Enquanto isso... Isso é o reino do gelo, né? É do gelo. Hordas gêmeas. Não, isso não é do gelo não, mano. Isso aí é do... Acho que é o reino do Bahamut, velho.
How shall we respond? If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmex empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
Moleque mimado da bexiga, velho.
The crystals go with you, Your Highness. May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmex will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can. And once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmex to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred.
Nossa, as ideias do cara. Cada cidadão perdido, outros podem nascer.
Another can be built. The Empire will live on.
Ele não gostou não, esse aí, ó.
Dion?
Yes, sire.
Prepare for battle.
Prepare-se para a batalha. Mas, senhor...
Do not make me repeat myself.
Só que eu repita, retorne ao acampamento e aguarde minhas ordens.
My orders.
If that is your wish, your radiance, I shall depart at once. May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
Um moleque mortão, mano, moleque. Só fica deitado no colo dela, mal cota, dá vários CGIs. Acontecendo isso, ó. Que ele tá assim. Vamos descer lá. Eu acho que a gente fala com o tio dele.
My dear nephew.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith, which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde. Then I have questions for you.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers.
2,000?
And I'm afraid that is all.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Coco withdrew.
What do you think, Vivian?
Come here and I'll show you.
É a estratégia.
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her royal navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. Or would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
So it was the Waludas who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the men. Seemed almost crestfallen, as if they believed, or were made to believe.
You have a keen mind, Lord, and you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they...
Allow me to, as luck would have it,
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time...
Mid's finished outfitting her little workshop, I hear.
Pessoal, vou encerrando por aqui. Se vocês gostaram, deixa um like, compartilha o vídeo, inscreva no canal. Até o próximo vídeo.